All right, continuing on with the set of pictures, and I stopped off with this gooseling that was looking around this bush, this bit of bush here, and I got this cool picture right underneath the bird, and it was looking at me. I think it was looking at me, as they often do. And let's see what it looked like. Let me reset everything. Command R. All right, so that's what it looks like without any editing at all. So the colors are washed out. This is raw. So let's use, what does black and white look like? You know, that's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. But I prefer this. After all, it's spring. It's nice to have these colors here. And I like that picture a whole lot. It just showcases the birds. Beautiful on the belly here. All right, I wish I could have gotten a closer picture, but I'm zoomed in at the max here on this lens. But I can crop in, so let me crop in and see what I can get here. Photography is so fun, man. And I like that. I like that a whole heap. I like that. All right, the next picture I have is of these ducks that were just hanging out on the rock. It's early morning. And I took a couple pictures here, a few pictures. And of the few, I kept these two. Because this one seemed like I'm farther away. This one invites you in. It's almost a little like intimate, I would kind of say. But then I didn't like that you can see all the poop on here. But you know what? It's reality. If you walk through the park, you're going to see all that stuff. So I guess some people would edit that out, but I'm just gonna leave it. I like this. I like it a lot. These ducks are very beautiful. They have all kinds of colors. Let me edit this one too and see which one looks better after edit. If I crop this in, I'm gonna try to achieve this. But I kind of like this because there's some good parts of the foreground in the frame. I like that. I also like that you can see the reflection of the rock on here, similar to a picture I took maybe a couple weeks ago of some turtles on the rock, and you can see a reflection of the rock that they were hanging out on. All right, so with this one I would drop the highlights even more for this bit that's overexposed, and I like that picture as is. Okay, this one is another one of the birds that I was lucky to get a good picture of, and it was looking right at me, and I'm pretty sure I was zoomed in at the max here. Yeah, I was. All right, so let's edit this and see what the Lightroom does. That's not too bad. I would raise the exposure a little bit because I don't care about the sky so much. And that looks really, really cool. Goodness mercy, I like that picture. Like that picture a lot. I got good focus too, man. Good focus. Oh, I lost it. Got good focus too, man. Good focus. That's fantastic. Now let's see what the before and after looks like. That's before, that's after. Really, really nice. We can do even better. I can do better with this. Now the histogram is showing overexposed, but I'm pretty sure it's for the sky. But we don't care about the sky. It's not about the sky in this moment. So let's drop the shadows. I'm going to drop the shadows, drop the blacks. And I think that looks good. And I'm going to make the green from the trees a little bit more green. Make them pop a little bit. All right, so that looks cool. And then we could raise the exposure even more, I think. And then let me see if I could. Let's do this. Okay, and then now we can raise that exposure a little bit. All right, let's see if I've jacked it up. That's before, that's after. Ugh. I don't know if I like that one bit. Let's do that, take that back. Let's take that back. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. Let's see the before and after. Is it too jarring? No, that's pretty cool. Okay. I took a couple pictures of this bird. I kept this one. Is it the same bird? No, it's not. All right, so this one I liked because I got a really close picture of this bird. And I'm zoomed in at the max, but look how close I was, man. That's really nice. Really nice. All right, let's see what Lightroom does for the auto editing. Oh, that's nice. Let's raise the exposure a little bit. Let me raise the exposure. That is really, really nice. Now, I would print this for sure. I would print this. Yeah, I would print that. That's a nice shot. It's a very nice shot. Okay, and these 3 pictures I kept. I think I took 6 or 7 here. Let's edit all of them. That's nice too. Let's raise the exposure a little bit. Drop the highlights. What would I have done differently? I don't know if I'd do anything differently because, you know what? I wish this branch wasn't in the way. I wish it wasn't in the way. I guess I could paint it out, but I'm gonna leave it. It's a good picture, I think. All right, and this one, it's now on a different part of the tree. This is the same branch, but it's on a different part of the tree. And that's a good picture too, man. That's a good picture. Whew, look at that. What a nice looking bird. I initially thought that this was a bug under here, but I'm not sure if it's a bug or a part of the blossom for these leaves. I'm not sure. But if it's a bug, it's a lucky find or a good find. But that's a good picture. I might have missed focus a little bit. I'm not sure, but this looks like it's f6.3. Is it 6? Wait, f6.3, yeah, because it's maxed out. And this is a same bird on a different part of the branch. It's watching me the whole time. Does it still have something in its mouth? It does not. That's a good picture. I wish I had gotten less of the frame down here beneath the bird and more above it, or just zoomed in a little bit more, but I'm at max zoom. So I can crop in, but I'm going to leave it because I think I'm satisfied with this of the 3. All right. And this bird also got a bunch of pictures of this bird. I like that it was looking right at me, just right down the lens, as if I was counting down for the picture. And I like that. That looks really cool. Now, I would like to increase the saturation overall, but then increase the saturation of the green on its feather. Let me see if I can get that. Blue. I know it. I think that's blue. Doesn't matter. And I like that. I like that a whole heap. What about the brown on its feather? Let's do that. Wait, what's it say? Okay, let's do that. Man, that looks nice. And I like that a whole heap. Now, if I try to put a mask on here, will it, I got the branch and everything. Let's delete that. And let's go back to editing and just increase the contrast. I like that a whole heap. Don't know if I would print it. Look at that bird, huh? It's just looking right at me. Don't know if I'd print it, but it's a nice picture. It's the same bird, a little farther away. So there's more in the picture, so the background is not as blurred. So maybe I'm zoomed out here. No, maybe I was just, you know, I think I might have stepped closer. I might have stepped closer. Must be. Well, that's a good picture too, man. Of the 2, I think I like this one better. But I somehow think that this would be a better picture to print because it's so much more in the frame than this one. This just implies that it's just a bird. That's interesting. This one has more going on, which is still interesting. I think it adds to the frame. I think all the stuff here. All right, and this one, it had a partner on the branch, just hanging out. Just hanging out. Let's raise the exposure a little bit. And I like this picture. I wish I had zoomed in more, had a lens that was zoomed in more on the day. So something like this would have been cool. Let's see. That is nice. That is really, really nice. Let's raise the contrast and drop the shadows, drop the blacks, raise the exposure a little bit. That's pretty cool. All right. And then I think this is a woodpecker. It was just hanging around the tree close to me. Not a particularly good shot though. Because you know, this bug, they don't stay still. They don't stay still at all. Don't stay still at all. I think it's a woodpecker, I'm not sure. But they don't stay still at all. I wish I could have gotten even closer. Yeah, even closer. Let me see the before and after for this one. Before, after. Yeah, not a great picture at all. All right, and this one I like because of the wet grass underneath. You can see the water droplets, and the bird is just standing right among the grass here. So it's a nice juxtaposition. Let's see if I can make this even better by raising the exposure after the auto editing of Lightroom. Now that looks really nice. That looks nice. That looks nice. Looks nice indeed. Let me try to put a mask on here. Yes, beautiful. All right, so let's raise the contrast a little bit. And then let me drop the shadows and the blacks. Raise the exposure maybe. Okay, that's fine. And then let me select the color. Maybe this orange here. Saturation. And make it a little brighter. And then I won't go crazy on it. And that's cool, man. Let me see before and after. That's before. That's after. Before and after. Now I wish I had gotten. Wish I can turn on the exposure a little bit. Wish I had gotten. You know what? Let me put a mask on the background. Let's try that. Mask on background. Will it? Oh, nice job, Lightroom. Nice job. Let's turn the exposure down. Beautiful. All right. I wish I had gotten the picture more from this angle. But you know, by the time I move around, the bird won't be there the whole day. So it's not waiting on me to take a picture. But I tried to get low to the ground and get the picture of the bird. I think it turned out all right. Not great, but okay. I just got 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? I'm going to just finish this up. All right. So continuing on. Oh, you know what? I forgot about this picture. So this is better, I think, than the other picture that I took of the or tried to take of the woodpecker. I think that's better. Where's that one? I think, okay. Yeah, so that's better. That's way better, I think. I don't even know where it is. Oh, I think I deleted it. But this is way better. You know what? That's way better. Beautiful. Oh, that's nice. If I had a different lens, I could have gotten an even closer picture. Let me try to zoom in and see an even closer picture. Let's do this. I want to get some of this bush over here, but not too much. Yeah, that's not too bad at all. That's not too bad at all. Not too bad at all. Let's raise the contrast. If I put a subject mask on here, what will Lightroom pick up? Ah, got the whole tree. Got the whole tree. I get it though. Did I use autofocus on here? I don't remember. But that's not a bad shot. All right, the last few pictures. There's a few more here. Same bird. But I think I'm going to keep this one. But let's see what I can do to edit this picture here. That's not too bad, you know. It's not too bad. It's stepping across the branches. I like that. It's not too bad. I wish I had gotten less below here and more above. All right, this picture here, I think I like it because it looks perfectly framed. It looks like it's framed within these branches and it's in the center of the image almost, right? I like that. Almost in the center of the image. I wouldn't do much to edit this. Seems like it was reasonably well exposed. Let me reset the whole thing. Yeah, reasonably well exposed. So let's see what that does. Raise the exposure a little bit. And we can make the green pop though, just ever so slightly. If I select a color on whatever this is, I don't think it's green. Is it? Let me see if I can get this. Wait, what's happening? It's not letting me do it. I don't know why. It's okay. Sometimes Lightroom is something else, huh? It's not letting me do it. It's fine. Let me see if I can Yeah, that's pretty cool. We're gonna leave that. I know why it won't let me select. Yeah, I know it won't let me select the color. Let me try again. No, it won't. It's fine. All right, moving on. I wanted to get these two trees framed somehow, but I was a little bit lazy and I didn't do it right. Looking back now, I could have stepped closer and got some reflection in the water. That would have been cool. And also stop traffic so these cars wouldn't be in it, but you know, that would be a little bit inconvenience to everybody else and selfish. But that's an okay picture, I guess, but would have been more interesting if I got more of the water, I think. But not too bad. But this, look, it was a beautiful day. All right, and down here, the last few pictures, down here, these ducks were just hanging out right by the water. And I like this picture. I was so low to the ground. I know it. They definitely saw me. Definitely saw me. Definitely saw me for sure. Is it still on that color thing? Man, I swear. I don't understand this thing. Let me take it off. Cannot point color here. Okay, here we go. All right. So, yeah, they definitely saw me. Is this one looking too? Nope. Yep, it is actually. Yeah. Well, that's a nice picture. I wish I had gotten from a different angle because it looks a little lopsided, but I can straighten that, I think. Let me see if I can straighten that. Let's see. It's supposed to, why is it not, it's okay. Lightroom is bugging. Oh, here we go. Okay. So let's see if that looks better. That doesn't look too bad, but I could move it. Oh, I can't move it over. If I get less of that. Nope. Yeah, that's not too bad. Let's see. That's better, I think. That's way better. Way better. Way better. Very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right. And the last two pictures I saw these two swans just hanging out, and it looked like they were in the water, but they weren't. There's a little recess here, or a little small mound. They were just popping up watching me. I like this one because there are two heads, and you can see both of them here, which is interesting. You can see the rocks in the background. Let's edit that one. I still prefer, let's drop the highlights a little bit. I still prefer this because the bench is there. There's just more going on, and I think it adds intrigue. No, I don't say intrigue. It'll add another element to the photo. You can see the bench and the bird just hanging out right next to the bench. I think it's the same spot. It looks like the same spot. You can see the same twig or same tree, same bit of a branch here, the same bit of grass growing up. And I don't know where the other one is in this picture. But this is a good shot. Don't know if I print it though. But I might, this one I might print and keep at home. But it was a good day taking pictures. All right, that's the lot. Take it easy.